Welcome everyone to the Comic Book Nerd Astonishing X-Men Unstoppable Class Part 2. This is a long-awaited sequel, and much like the Astonishing X-Men series, it was delayed repeatedly. So let's cover this real quick, because I'm going to try these quicker formats. Alright, this issue. Cyclops and Emma survive danger because danger can't kill. Beast and Agent Brand learned, oh no, Krun is so crazy for power he was willing to kill his own men just so he can kill a couple people. Kitty and Colossus learn more about the prophecy, and Wolverine's being Wolverine. They fly up to the moon, the weapon to disable it, and they find out it's a giant moon. They don't know how to stop it. It's a giant 10-mile missile. So before they can land back on the Earth, back on the planet, they are attacked. They're using a stolen ship, and they are attacked by Krun's elite space forces. Cyclops devises a plan. Subcon. Well, in this issue, it doesn't look like he devises a plan. He just like, oh, I'm going to go take them on with this crappy little repair ship. And doing so, he takes out about half the fleet, it looks like. But he is killed. The ship blows up. He's left floating in space, and he is killed. Alright, this issue, we learn Cyclops has a plan. He actually has, that's what Cyclops does. He makes crazy, obscure plans that somehow work in the end. That's his big thing. Alright, besides the laser. The X-Men are acting distraught. Like their leader was killed. Trying to seem defenseless. It's all according to plan. Cyclops is revived by Krun as they use the knowledge of, hey, they revived Colossus for a stupid reason. Maybe they'll revive me if I use a very dangerous weapon named called Leviathan, which is a bogus weapon. And the trick is to get him to get revived and captured. The main purpose of doing this is so they can get close to Krun and learn why they are, how to disable the weapon. They're actually going to be diplomatic and talk about it. Alright? Meanwhile, Krun is torturing him, trying to get the secrets of Leviathan out of him. While torturing him, he has, Cyclops has Armor and Wolverine get captured so they can be inside the prison in case he meets forces. They learn, Cyclops knows the schematics of the whole ship, of the whole prison. And while we're torturing him, he's like, what other lies have you told me? And after he learns about the giant trick he played on him, Cyclops being all badass, lights up his eyes for the first time in like 4 or 5 issues and blasts Krun right through the walls, and like de-shackles Wolverine, and it's just crazy. That's how the issue ends, with its classic Xavier line and classic and very sweet looking pose. So I can get it real quick. Come to me, my X-Men. Very Xavier sounding, very awesome. The next issue, issue 24. This is when Cyclops tries to be diplomatic, you know. He tries to talk to Krun, tries to like, stop this missile, we won't destroy your world. They know how they're going to destroy the world because the prophecy actually tells the exact details how to do it. Turns out, Krun is the power. Break World is nothing but an artificial planet with this reactor core. It can be easily removed only by a man covered in a certain type of metal, which is Colossus. That's where he fits in. And they find out that the priestess Agnine is the main culprit behind this pseudo-prophecy, and actually tries to trick the X-Men into destroying the world so they can end the misery of the people on the world. Cyclops is up for it. They learn that Krun is still going to launch the missile, regardless of the ultimatum he gets delivered. Meanwhile, the missile is being examined up top by Kitty, Danger, and Beast. And Agent Brand. They can't figure out how to stop the missile. So Kitty goes, into the missile, knowing that they can't sense what's inside of it. Finds out it's just a hollow bullet. And by the time she figures this out, the bullet is launched towards Earth, and X-Men panic. They don't know what they're going to do. This giant 10-mile missile, 10-mile bullet is coming straight for Earth, and it's going to shatter it. So they don't know what to do. Cyclops beats the snot out of them to get the weakness of the thing. Actually, if I'm correct, it's next issue. The issue ends, and it's contained in the long-awaited giant-sized Astonishing X-Men #1. It opens up with the Marvel heroes, other than the X-Men, and some of the other X-Men, trying to figure out a plan to stop the giant bullet. They don't have one. Doctor Strange tries to stop it, and he is wiped out, and everybody who's stronger is hit harder with this like entrancing effect. Only people that's not hit hardest is like the weak superheroes, Spider-Man. And he's trying to, he's a comic relief of this very dramatic issue. Colossus beats the snot out of him for the weakness, and the weakness turns out to be something, the weakness of the bullet is something really big and really fast, has to hit it head on in hopes to divert the bullet or make it collapse. So the sentient wild sentinel from the Danger arc launches itself towards the missile to redeem itself for killing millions upon millions of mutants. It fails, and the bullet is still spiraling towards Earth. They don't know what to do. Meanwhile, Colossus is almost forced to kill Breakworld, but Ord saves it by jumping on Agni, pulling her away from Colossus, and ripping her helmet off. It's protecting her in this force field, and they both die. Ord is the true savior of Breakworld like he wanted to be. So the bullet is still going through. They don't know what to do. They can't figure out how to stop it. All the other Marvel heroes are disposed. The majority of the X-Men are still on Breakworld. It's only Cyclops and them on a ship, and Kitty inside the bullet. And they did the most obvious plan ever. Kitty just phases the bullet through the air. Problem is, the bullet is made out of this weird Breakworld metal that is poison to Kitty, and she cannot. Every time she phases through it, she builds up with it. And when she merges with this such a size of a bullet, she's merged with it, and it's stuck in phase, going through space. And Kitty pretty much is written off as dead. Okay. Ugh. Dang, I got stuff to do in this thing late at night. Kitty does not. So the X-Men are shocked. They don't know what to do. They're crying. The last bit of the issue shows them grieving. Wolverine gets punched drunk. Bannon gets punched drunk. Colossus is this in the morning. Cyclops and them are basically consoling with themselves. And just over around sad ending. Joss Whedon is the one to reintroduce Kitty back to the X-Men universe. And he's the one to take her out. Now, it's an interesting way they killed her off. Kitty really didn't die, so she can come back anytime the writer actually wants her. But it's a very fitting way to go. She went out as a superhero, which nobody believes she is. Also to note, this is the last issue of the Joss Whedon run. Next issue was Warren Ellis. I will cover that in later episodes. Next episode before the Infinite Crisis, the Crisis specials will be on Divided We Stand. Actually, probably Messiah Complex. Then the whole Divided We Stand arc. Thank you all for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and comment below. Good day.